The Austin Police Department wants to make it much easier for people to file complaints against officers.
This comes after a lengthy audit discovered too many hurdles in the handling of those grievances. As KXAN's Gigi Barnett explains, the department says it's working on several ways to remove the roadblocks.
There will never be a 100% guarantee that people are going to follow policy. That's why a couple of things have happened in response to the results of the audit.
Austin's Police Chief Art Acevedo in front of City Council members today, responding to a detailed audit, looking into the way his department collects, investigates, and handles complaints against officers. His take on the report? It's just what the department needs.
You're not auditing on a regular basis. You miss opportunities to ensure that if there are any holes in your processes to fix them.
City auditors looked at about 1,200 complaints filed between October 2013 and December of last year. The report, released last month, discovered a slew of issues in the complaint process. For instance, the way to file a grievance isn't clear, and there's a language barrier. The department only has forms in English and Spanish. Plus, some complaints are missing from the city's database altogether. Acevedo says immediately after the city unveiled the report, he sent out a training bulletin, making sure everyone knew the rules. City leaders pushed for more next steps.
Some of the complaints, according to the audit, didn't appear to be following departmental policy. And I wondered if you could speak to whether or not you believe that to be the case, and if so, how you plan to address it.
Acevedo wants swift action for supervisors repeatedly caught breaking the rules.
The second failure to not handle a complaint investigation appropriately will result in automatic indefinite suspension.
But the chief says there's an easy way to tell people how to report a cop's behavior, whether it's honorable or not.
Is putting not just how to complain, but also how to commend. We want to reinforce good behavior on the back of the tickets. We actually have a pamphlet that we put together so people know how to give us feedback.
Another change Acevedo wants to see: more robust audits. Now, whether that will come from a team here at APD headquarters or through an independent city auditor, the chief says he is still working to answer that question. At APD headquarters, I'm Gigi Barnett, KXAN News.
The Department of Public Safety is also taking steps to make it easier to file complaints against state troopers.
If you don't treat people with respect, you get nothing. It's unproductive to be rude.
DPS Director Steve McCraw made the commitment earlier this month at the state capitol. He told the Senate Criminal Justice Committee he ordered the citation forms troopers issue to include the step-by-step process for filing a complaint. McCraw did not give a firm timetable for when those forms would be available. The hearing happened just a few weeks after a reported settlement in a lawsuit filed by the family of Sandra Bland. She died last year in a Waller County jail cell. Investigators said it was suicide, but Bland's family said she never should have been in jail in the first place. Trooper Brian Encenia pulled her over for a minor traffic violation, but dash camera video here showed him getting into a heated argument with Bland that escalated into her arrest. Encenia was later indicted on a perjury charge and fired.